Martin Parr is a British documentary photographer, photojournalist, and photo book collector. Born in Epsom, Surrey in 1952, Parr desired to become a documentary photographer from the early age of 14. His early inspiration and desire to photograph came from his grandfather, George Parr, who was an amateur photographer at the time. Martin Parr studied photography at Manchester Polytechnic from 1970 to 1973. In 1994, he became a full member of Magnum Photographic Corporation. Martin Parr's photography style focuses on sets and projects rather than individual images. This particular photo, titled The Leaning Tower of Pisa, was shot in Pisa, Italy in 1990. It is a part of his series called Small World, which focuses on critiquing mass tourism around the world. This photograph is ethically evaluative as it portrays the authentic culture of Pisa being lost within the tourism that is taking over. Small World was originally exhibited in 1995 to 1996 in London, Paris, Edinburgh, and Spain, and is continuing to be shown in locations since. Parr's images provide a unique perspective to the audience. He often chooses strange colors, scenes, and angles in his photographs. This photograph is titled Chicanzi Thermal Baths and was taken in Hungary, Budapest in 2000. This picture was taken from above and displays diffuse lighting. The contrasting colors provide an appealing and unusual view. One of the concepts that Parr has researched for decades is leisure, which is seen here in this interpretive photograph. Another interpretive photograph from Martin Parr is this image of two children eating ice cream. This head-on picture was taken in New Brighton, England, and shows highly saturated and complementary colors with an interpretive scene. This is from his series The Last Resort, which was taken right after Parr permanently switched to color photography. In The Last Resort, Parr focused on capturing the working class in their environments. This next photo was taken in 1998 in Florida. A part of his series Common Sense, it is a descriptive photo showing a plate of food. Common Sense is about global consumerism and is intended to describe the ways in which people entertain themselves. This photograph was taken with a 35mm ultra-saturated film to depict its heightened and vivid, analogous colors. It was first shown in an exhibition in 1999. One last photograph I thought was important to include was this interpretive image that was used as the front cover of Parr's book, From A to B, in 1994. This book chronicles the thoughts and anxieties of British drivers. When researching this photograph, I realized a reason that Martin Parr's work is so unique. He does not use the traditional way of separating different types of photography, but instead he is able to present and publish the same types of photos in his exhibitions and books through his unique series and projects. Martin Parr's work is important to the field of photography because he allows his audience to see things that are familiar to them in an entirely different way. I realized when looking at his photographs that I have seen most of these images before in my own life, but Parr revealed to me a different perspective of the scenes he portrays. It didn't surprise me to discover that Parr received the Royal Photographic Society's Centenary Medal in 2008 for his significant contributions to photography. I want to end with a quote from Martin Parr. "I would urge everyone to start looking at the world in a different way. Spend some time looking at everyday objects, at their design, their shape, their individual characteristics. Think ahead and imagine their significance."